So after watching countless videos of what to do when you get to Thailand, and now after spending 3 weeks here myself, I thought I'd do a little video because I've realized most of these TikToker influencer people are full of absolute shit. So I'm going to give you a couple of top tips as to what to do in Thailand. Number one, bring cash with you, Thai bahts with you. Exchange rate, pretty much the same that you get at home as you do when you get over here, so bring it with you. But the main reason is when you land in Phuket airport, you will have a 90-minute to 2-hour wait getting through immigration and passport control, or for 200 baht, which is about 6 quid, you get to go straight through and you're treated like royalty. Probably highly corrupt, but it's absolutely fantastic because it means you're in and out within 2 minutes. The only chance you can get cash is when you go past immigration. So if you don't have it with you, you have no chance of doing it, and you got to wait in queue like everyone else. Number two, and I'll probably forget the numbers as I'm going through this, but know your toilet. No influencer is going to tell you about this kind of shit. The plumbing, the piping in Thailand is totally different to back home in Ireland or the UK. The pipes are a lot thinner. So here's what you do. Take your dump, flush it, wipe your ass, flush it. Because if you don't, it'll clog, it'll block. And that's fine maybe if you're out somewhere else, but not when you're in your own hotel room. You certainly don't want to be blocking up your own jacks. So know your toilet and flush it every couple of times that you need to. Trust me. Number three, bring toilet paper wherever you go, because a lot of these places, well, they don't even have toilets. If they do have a toilet, you could be hovering over a hole. And if you do get into them and do actually happen to have a toilet, you might just have a bucket of water or a hose to flush down the jacks. Nothing to wipe your ass with. Trust me, toilet paper, every time you go on a day tour or any time you leave your hotel for a couple of hours, bring a bog roll with you in your bag. Similar kind of tip when you're getting the boat from Phuket over to the PP Islands, it's absolute carnage. Get the speedboat. It's a couple of quid extra. It's not a huge amount, but it's half an hour quicker, and you don't have the carnage of about 300 or 400 people loading onto one of these kind of just shipping boats as opposed to the speedboats. There's maybe about 30, 40, 50, depending on the size of the speedboat. Much quicker, much easier, far less hassle. And by the way, similar to the previous points, the toilets in the Phuket port have absolutely no toilet paper, so have one with you. Can't remember what number this is, but Thailand food poisoning, it is real. Trust me, I had it, and I have never experienced anything like it in my entire life. And we ate street food on a couple of occasions and absolutely no problems. I had one chicken sandwich, and within 10 minutes of eating it, I knew I got it. They had to set off the tsunami alarm for the shit that came out of my ass. I have never seen anything like it before in my life. What you do, in my opinion, is drink loads of water and vomit it all out as quick as soon as you can. What came out of me is absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure I saw a McDonald's Happy Meal, toy and all, from 1986 that I had. Could not believe what came out of me. It was absolutely insane. All the experts will tell you to take Arete, Motilium, all these kind of things, and what do you call those other things to kind of replenish the body. Drink pints and pints of water. Force yourself to vomit it all back out as quick as you can, because what I had lasted for 10, 12 hours of just non-stop zero control in my body. It was absolutely, I've never experienced anything like it. And then once you get rid of pretty much that, it probably took another 3 days to get out of my system altogether. So trust me, drink bucket loads of water, force yourself to get sick and get it out of you as soon as you possibly can. I've had food poisoning before back home, and it was nothing compared to this. Picture hell, multiply it by 1,000, and you're still nowhere near as close. Zero control in your body. Trust me, when it starts, there's nothing stopping it. So if you are unlucky to get Thai food poisoning, I'm telling you, be ready for it. You'll see all these TikToker influencers about going to the markets, what you can get for 100 baht, well, how much food you can eat for 200 baht. 100 baht's about 3 quid, okay? And you can, look, if you can do maths and you have 100 baht, you can pretty much figure it out for yourself. In my opinion, there is no such thing as a bad meal in Thailand. Everywhere we ate was fantastic. Even the sandwich that gave me the shits was still very, very tasty. There is no such thing as a bad meal. Go wherever you want, have a look. If I learned anything, is we completely over-ordered all the time. We're having starters, we're having main courses, don't. Just order more if you're still hungry afterwards. But when you go into the markets, the street food is perfectly fine, unless you're just going to be unlucky. They reheat and they cook everything on top of a stove before they give it to you. So absolutely no issues. Go for it. Enjoy it. It is fantastic food, and it is as cheap as chips. You will eat in these markets like a king for a fiver. Doing your boat tours, we went from PP to all around. We did the half-day tour. Do the early one. It's worth getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, because you are ahead of the huge crowds that will be on all these islands, from Pirate Island, Bamboo Island, Shark Island, all these kind of places. Get up at 6 o'clock, do the half-day tour. Trust me, you're just ahead of all the rush. Pay a few bob extra. Remember, as I said, you're paying like 100 baht is 3 quid. So if you pay an extra 300 or 400 baht, you're paying an extra 9-10 euro for luxury ahead of the whole crew, and you get to see so much more, and you get much more better photos all over the place, because the beaches and all the touristy spots are not thronged. My opinion, Koh Samui, Pig Island, biggest waste of load of shite ever. It's a bunch of pigs on an island. It's filthy. I couldn't get over when we went around the back. I didn't do any videos because I like people to see these things for themselves. Didn't do any videos, but you see all the rubbish, all the empty bottles, all dumped. It was a total anticlimax compared to the tours that we did in PP Island, which were just simply stunning. So my opinion, Pig Island, go if you want to go, but it's basically a bunch of pigs on an island, and you go, yeah, that was great. That's my opinion anyway. Even the the snorkeling that we did around Koh Samui near Pig Island, nowhere near as good as PP. Maybe that was just us, but that's just my experience on it. Everyone goes on about how seedy Thailand is. We didn't see any of it, didn't go looking for it. I mean, in Phuket, look, there's no denying you can see some stuff, but we were hearing horrific stories before we got over here. We were down along the east coast of Phuket, didn't see any of it. Certainly saw none of it in PP. And Koh Samui, our resort where we are right now, in the Vanabel. If you can stay in the Vanabel in Koh Samui, trust me, we barely left it. Like, the resort was just so stunning, so amazing. We didn't leave it. Maybe one or twice we went on tours, but we ate in the hotel, we ate nearby, we didn't go mad into the town. So didn't see a huge amount of it. It's there if you want to go looking for it, but we didn't see it. So I think it's got a bit of a bad reputation. We certainly didn't see that kind of stuff. And my final tip is, you're on holidays, have an absolute blast. The weather behind us the last couple of days wasn't that great, but I'm looking at all these influencers and TikTokers going, oh, it's all cloudy in Koh Samui, it's cloudy in PP. It can be cloudy, it can change in an hour. This side of the island could be piss and rain, this side of the island could be beautiful sunshine. It is your holiday, enjoy it. Even if it is raining, it's still 25, 28 degrees. It's an absolute stunning, stunning island, stunning country. The people here are so friendly, are so good. The food is fantastic. It is as cheap as chips if you really want it to be as cheap as chips. It's an amazing holiday. Don't let some gobshite on TikTok try and drag you down or depress you by saying, oh, it's not as good as I thought it was going to be, and all this kind of shit. It's an absolute stunning. You've worked your ass off to get here, so sit back, relax, enjoy it, and have a great time. Thailand, for me, one of the top destinations I've ever been on holidays. Absolutely love it, and I guarantee you we will. We have one more night, flying off to Bangkok now before we fly home. And I have to admit, I'm really going to miss this place. Behind me, the view isn't doing it much justice because it's cloudy. But get your ass to Vanabel if you can, even for one night only, just to experience this. I'm not getting paid by these guys, by the way. I'm just telling you where we stayed. Absolutely stunning. I'm trying to think where we stayed. The Cabana in PP. Not a great hotel, but unbelievable location. Stunning location. One of the most beautiful locations of a hotel you'll ever see. Fantastic swimming pool right in the heart of it. And we stayed in the Vijit Palace Hotel down in Phuket. Again, stunning hotel, beautiful resort. This country is just absolutely top class. Can't believe it took me 50 years before I got here, but we have had an amazing time. So trust me, Thailand, 10 out of 10. If you do get that Thailand food poisoning, I'm telling you, the floodgates will open. My projectile vomit was so bad, I was 1 inch over the toilet and I fucking missed it. It went everywhere. It went absolutely everywhere, except for in the jacks. They're my top tips on Thailand. Most of all, have an amazing time. Don't listen to half of these other bullshit influencers. No idea what the hell they're talking about. Enjoy it.